Why no kill makes me crazy. How's that for a title? We throw around the word no kill like it's the gold standard of animal welfare. Every city wants to brag about their no kill shelter. Every donor wants to fund a no kill shelter. And every shelter is quietly killing themselves trying to reach that goal, that lofty goal. What is no kill? That would be pertinent. First of all, no kill means you have a 90% live release rate. In other words, you euthanize less than 10% or less of your population, of your intake population. So 90% of your animals that come into your shelter are either released to a rescue or they're adopted or they leave through some other means. They're not euthanized, basically. No kill is a misnomer, in my opinion. I've said this before. There is no such thing as a no kill shelter. Animals always have to be euthanized for aggression, for illness, for basic unadoptability. If an animal is not adoptable, is it fair for it to live in a cage because you want to be a no-kill shelter? Absolutely not. And I will make the no-kill people right now are getting hives and twitching, but no. I do not agree with keeping an animal in a cage forever because we want to be no-kill. The truth that nobody puts on a banner is no-kill was supposed to inspire progress, but somewhere along the way it became a scorecard for the shelters. The no-kill movement started out as a challenge to do better, to stop accepting mass euthanasia as normal. And I can give an example. The shelter that I took over used to be run by the city that we are in before the nonprofit took it over. We are still considered a municipal shelter. We're a weird hybrid. When it was run by the city, they had 25 dog kennels. The animal control officer who was running it, if they got up to 12 dogs, he would start euthanizing. That is what the no-kill movement was supposed to stop. With good reason. Because there was no reason for that. We don't do that now, obviously. And we've also tripled in size since then. It did work. It made people care. But now the phrase no-kill has taken on a life of its own. It's a life of its own. Cities chase a percentage like it's a game. 90% save, rate, or bust, without asking what those numbers actually mean for the animals or the staff holding it together. When no-kill becomes the goal, which it's the goal, if you're looking for money, if you're looking for status, every surrender call we get is, you're a no-kill shelter, right? Because they're afraid that they're going to surrender their animal to be euthanized. We get it all day long. But when no-kill becomes the goal, pressure is ugly. The pressure is ugly. Shelters keep animals for longer than they should because no one wants to break the streak. Nobody wants to get below the 90%. Staff burnout skyrockets. Kennels overflow. You have too many animals in too little space. Dogs go behaviorally downhill from months of stress. Would you want to live in a kennel for the rest of your life if you're not adoptable because someone's trying to make it meet a number? Probably not. Probably not. Suddenly, the mission, which is saving lives, turns into a numbers game that feels like a failure no matter what you do. This isn't about bad shelters. It's about broken metrics. Instead of chasing percentages, we should be measuring our impact. What is the impact that we're having? How many families did we help? How many families did we keep together this month? How many dogs did we stop from coming into the shelter in the first place? Either through a food bank, or they needed vaccines, they needed to spay and neuter. How many people did we help keep their pet? How many staff made it through the week without a full-blown mental breakdown? And it's happening. I had a staff member say to me yesterday, can we please stop taking dogs now? How are we going to do that? They keep coming. We've taken 10 in the last 3 days. And we're a small shelter. We're not like a massive Austin, Texas, or Atlanta, Georgia, or Los Angeles. We're a small municipal hybrid shelter in Florida, the coast of Florida. No kill was never supposed to mean never euthanize. It was supposed to mean stop unnecessary killing. There's a difference between life-saving and hoarding, between compassion and avoidance. The future of animal sheltering isn't about percentages. It isn't about one number. It's about building systems that prevent the crisis in the first place. And we are in a crisis. Smaller kennels, more community programs, real mental health support for our staff, transparency over perfection. It's one of my favorite sayings. Let's be transparent, not perfect. Problem is, perfection is what gets the money. The donors, they want to know you're no-kill. And we are no-kill. But we're no-kill because of our community programs, not because we're hoarding. When we stop obsessing over a label, we start doing the kind of work that actually matters and actually lasts and creates a lasting impact on our community. The goal isn't to call ourselves no-kill, it's to create communities where shelters don't have to kill. They don't have to. We don't have to worry about whether or not the dog is coming into the shelter at all if it's a family pet. So here's the shift. Forget the scoreboard, because that's what it is. It's a scoreboard. And the goalpost keeps moving. The more animals we get in, the goalpost keeps moving. Focus on the system that you're putting in place, that we're trying to put in place. Measure your compassion, not your percentages. When we take care of the people, our staff, and the community first, the animals rolls downhill, rolls uphill, however you want to say it, and the animals suffer less. That's the shift that we're trying to make. Creating a system in which the animals don't have to come to the shelter, the animals don't have to suffer. And I'm not talking about neglect and abuse cases. Neglect and abuse cases need to come to the shelter. Close of business today, we got one. The dog has clearly been neglected, probably left outside, nobody took care of it. That dog needs to be in the shelter. It needs to be rehabilitated, and we need to try to find that dog a home. But if we get 6 months down the road and we find out that dog's not adoptable, or it has an underlying behavior or health issues, we shouldn't keep it just to keep it. Just to say we didn't kill that dog. We should humanely euthanize it. I hear the no-kill movement screaming in my ears right now, saying I am wrong. I've been doing this for 10 years. My name's Roxanne. I've been running a public and private shelter for the past 10 years. I have opinions. We are also starting a group of like-minded individuals who are shelter professionals, rescue professionals, animal advocates who want to make a difference without driving themselves crazy. If you think you might be interested in that, please hit subscribe, join our email list, which is in the notes below. We're very new at this, and we're not all that professional, so I apologize. We're not real slick yet. Maybe we never will be. But we do want to make a difference for the animals, and that's what we're here for. If you enjoyed this, please share it with a friend and hit subscribe.